Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of X Malice along Mineo and Enomoto's route. And we've been making a teensy bit of progress with our relationship with our brother here, since we expressed some interest in his music. Though I'm really not trusting that leader of his band there, but what can we do about that? He's almost certainly a member of Adonis, given the way the situation's been going. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get back into this scene here. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. He looked like he just wanted to finish and go into his room as quickly as possible. Listen, Kazuki, I never meant to stop you from enjoying or pursuing your music. I only warned you when you were playing guitar because I didn't want you to disturb the neighbors late at night. I'm not into music, but I know it's not every day that a pro acknowledges your skill. Maybe you think that I don't care, but we're family, you know? Of course I'd be interested. Oh, well, that surprised him. What? Here, water! I guess that surprised him too much. I handed Kazuki a cup of water, and he downed it in one gulp. More. Don't suddenly say weird things like that. That wasn't weird. Huh? Kazuki made an unpleasant face as he muttered quietly. Talking about being interested in stuff. Huh? Until now, you never really asked about what I'm doing. It's not just you either. Mom and Dad, too. None of my family have ever asked once. Not about what I'm doing or what I wanted to do. Aww. So he did feel totally neglected. Kazuki didn't meet my eyes, but his voice was gradually rising in volume. You tell me to stay home because it's so dangerous. Then you tell me to stop practicing at home. And now you want to talk about family caring? Back in Niigata, our parents managed a boarding house.
You're going to inherit this someday,
Dad would often say to Kazuki. I came here to get away from Dad, because he never shuts up. To get away from Dad? That phrase shook me. Even though he was at a rebellious age, I'd always assumed that Kazuki would take over the family business. But he was talking as if... Kazuki, do you... Kazuki looked straight at me and said, I'm not taking over the family business. I want to pursue a career in music. Thanks for the food. No problem. Kazuki said that in a muted voice, and then quickly retreated to his room. He always left without saying a word, and I realized that it had been quite some time before he'd even said as much as thanks. So, progress, yeah. Why didn't I try to get to know Kazuki better earlier? Because he's the one that's been distancing himself? He must have felt so frustrated and alone. Don't pretend to be my big sister, huh? It made sense that he'd say that. I'd been focusing on myself, never bothering to take an interest in Kazuki. No, it's still not too late, if we can have a heart-to-heart. Really, at this hour? Who is it? I took out my phone. There was an incoming call from Satake. Yeah, what are you doing calling this late? It might be about the murders. I resisted the urge to talk to Kazuki first, and answered the phone. Yes, this is Hoshino.
Young lady, stay calm and listen to me. Enomoto.
Huh? What? What happened to Enomoto? He said stay calm.
I never thought it would come to this. I think it's too late for Enomoto. Come over and hear his last words.
Oh, he's messing with me. His last... Wait, what do you mean?
You'll understand when you get here. We're in Kabukicho.
I wrote down the location and ended the call. Enomoto. I contained my rampaging emotions and went to Kazuki's room. This is so messed up. You shouldn't be messing with me like this, guys. Sorry, Kazuki. I just got a call from work, so I'm going out. I hurried to the location that Satake had given me. Satake's strained manner had led me to assume that they had been caught up in something serious. Don't be fooled. This doesn't look the way I expected. I looked for the place indicated on the note. I started to recognize more of my surroundings. Then I saw the pub that Saiki and I frequented. Huh? I was in a panic when I first noted the address down, but now I realized that it was the address for the pub. What's going on? They gotcha good. I gingerly entered and looked around. When I did, I found Enomoto sprawled out over a low table. Enomoto, pull yourself together! I rushed over to check whether he was alive.
I can't drink no more.
Enomoto was certainly alive and was in no immediate danger, but he was very obviously drunk. What? Where's Satake? Satake was nowhere to be seen in either the tatami room or the rest of the pub. You snake. I wondered what I should do about the passed out Enomoto.
Excuse me, the customer who was with him asked me to give you this.
I was handed a letter. Oh, thank you. I accepted the letter and opened it.
I invited him for a drink. When I saw him, I was so worried, but it went south. I'll let you take care of the rest. You're his partner after all.
Oh, he's setting us up to get closer. I thought some kind of tragedy had struck, but he just gotten too drunk? This is insane! Look at him all red-faced.
Mr. Satake, I can't drink no more. I'm done for.
You're a weird drunk, Enomoto. Enomoto didn't notice me. He smiled contentedly and moaned while lying spread out on the table. I can't just leave him like this. I'll have to take him back to the office. Or back to my place. Can you hear me, Enomoto? We're going back to the office.
Okay. For the after party.
Wrong. Come on, stand up.
How about some sake next? Hot sake sounds nice.
He was way too far gone. I just have to ignore him and drag him home. Come on, we're going home, Enomoto. Please try to walk.
What? Alright, you got it. Behold, my ambulatory abilities.
Enomoto leaned on my shoulder to stand up shakily and tried to go outside.
Whoa, the world's all rumbly-tumbly. Is the apocalypse?
The world isn't ending. Come on, we're going home.
Oh, I want to do more stuff before the end of the world.
Now he's crying. Oh, you are a big baby of a drunk. While supporting the thoroughly intoxicated Enomoto on my shoulder, I called for a taxi.
I wanted to eat way more tasty ramen.
You sure love ramen.
Farewell, my lovely Los Angeles-style miso butter, sea urchin, seaweeds, soy milk, stew-flavored ramen.
What the hell kind of flavor is that? That's one crazy ramen flavor. Is that what that special flavor was? I'm surprised you remember the whole name. A taxi picked us up outside the pub, and somehow we made it back to the office. I'm gonna really build up some serious muscles walking you drunk guys home. Enomoto, can you walk? Do I have to carry you on my back? Repay the favor?
What? Yeah, of course I can. Up and at 'em.
Enomoto tilted over and plopped down onto the pavement. Real graceful.
Huh? That's not right.
There should be someone in the office. Should I call for them?
It's okay, I can get up. No, let's. My talking is all messed up.
Was Enomoto's current sorry state because of all the alcohol? Enomoto can't hold his drink, huh? And how much did he drink? Alright, I'll help you get there, so let's try standing up together.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna conquer the world. Yeah.
He wasn't listening. Fine then. Here we go. Enomoto almost lost his footing while traversing the stairs, but we finally managed to get into the office. Yanagi and Sasazaka still aren't back. We have the place all to ourselves.
I've arrived at my castle.
Enomoto? I only took my eyes off him for a second, but he immediately charged headlong into the wall. Oh my god.
Ow!
Are you
That hurt.
Well, at least he's a happy drunk. He seemed fine.
Ugh. I'm kinda sleepy.
Wow, Enomoto, you can't sleep on the floor. I saw cots in the kitchen. I brought him back, but now what was I supposed to do? Maybe if he slept on the sofa. Oh, wait. His bedroom area is in the next room, I think. I'll take him there. Enomoto, we're almost there. Just hang on.
I'm trying my best over here.
Trying your best to what? Gah! Don't curl up into a ball. You're really heavy. I half dragged Enomoto into the nearby bedroom area. I guess he didn't help much. Yeah, there we go, beds. I guess all three guys are living here, huh? Somehow I managed to guide into his bed. I breathed a huge sigh of relief. Phew. Enomoto, are you feeling better?
Ugh, seaweed. I'm being attacked by seaweed. I can't eat anymore. Ugh, stop multiplying.
Okay, is he hallucinating or dreaming? He seemed to be having some sort of nightmare, but he'd probably be fine now. I'll be going home then. It had been nothing significant, but it still left me exhausted. I wondered what to do about leaving the door unlocked if I left, but Yanagi would probably be back soon, so maybe there wasn't a real need to worry. In this neighborhood, you kidding me? Just as I turned and quietly tried to leave so that I wouldn't wake Enomoto up, he suddenly bolted upright in bed. Whoa, you scared me. What's wrong?
It's kinda hot.
Are you gonna start stripping? Before I could stop him, Enomoto whipped off his jacket and then immediately started trying to strip off his shirt. Ah! Stop! It's the middle of December, you'll catch a cold. But he's hot.
But it's hot.
But you can't go to sleep this lightly dressed without a heater. He's got blankets. When you drink alcohol, you only feel warm temporarily. You'll feel better if you just lie down for a bit, okay?
Okay.
Enomoto's hands fell away from the button he was trying to undo, and he lay back down. I should cover him with a blanket. I approached the bed. Huh? Enomoto's hands tugged at me, and then, all of a sudden... Yeah, I saw that coming.
I love body pillows.
Enomoto? What do you think you're doing? Oh, so cute. And then he just passed out. Well, you're stuck, Ichika. And he's got his head right on her chest, too. What? Hey, don't fall asleep. I'm not a body pillow. I tried to extract myself from his grasp, but maybe because he was half asleep, he held on to me pretty tightly and I couldn't escape. Right now he's dreaming too.
Huh? Is that Hoshino I hear?
Yeah, it's me. I'm still here.
Oh, I see.
So he keeps drifting in and out of sleep. Enomoto, if you don't cut this out right now, I'm going to get angry. Enomoto stirred and then looked at me while still hugging me.
Come on, don't be mad. You're super cute when you're quiet, but you're still so feisty too.
What?
Hoshino's so cute. Seriously cute, like an angel.
Oh. Huh? It took me a moment to understand what he said.
She's way too cute and hot.
Well, you just got a drunken confession, Ichika. My head grew warm as he continued his dazed babbling. And there he goes snoring again. Okay, yeah. Time to go home. I made up my mind and tried to squirm even harder than before.
Why?
What was happening? Enomoto was embracing me even tighter now. This was too much, even for a joke. I had to tell him more firmly. But then...
I don't understand.
Huh?
Why?
Sad little whispers. Somehow I knew exactly what he was referring to. His feelings about the murders. His feelings toward the killer. His feelings about his Justice. I hadn't heard him express all of his feelings yet. Perhaps they were far more pure than I'd realized, and that was why they were too heavy for him to let go of. He had probably drunk himself into this stupor tonight to free himself from all those heavy feelings. So, maybe I also had to accept him for who he was right now. I'm being used as a body pillow by a man, which is terribly embarrassing and demeaning. But if this helps Enomoto feel better, just for now then. Just as I thought that. Enomoto suddenly stirred. The movement brought his face, well, he had positioned himself so he was right up against my chest, and my heart began pounding rapidly. Did he just put his face in my chest? Enomoto? You're squirming a bit too. I mean, this is really quite embarrassing, so... I managed to get that out.
Hey.
Huh?
You smell nice.
What?
I wanna feel it more closely.
Feel what? That was not the reply I'd expected. Huh? Closely? Closely? So he means... I raised a protest, but I wasn't able to wriggle free of his grasp. Enomoto moved slowly, and then... the office window opened. I locked eyes with Okazaki in the window. Sorry for interrupting. I screamed inaudibly, but Okazaki sized my situation up and didn't have a particularly strong reaction to it. I love the little smile he's giving us. So, that's how you two are, huh? He nodded to himself. No! Okazaki, you see... It's fine. My lips are sealed tight. Sealed like Velcro. That's not sealed very tight at all! Enomoto, please explain to Okazaki that this is all a misunderstanding. We're not... You can't ask him to do anything, he's dead drunk right now. Yeah, see? Z's. Need a hand? Please. Okazaki graciously helped me out of my humiliating bind. Enomoto must have been a heavy sleeper, because he never woke up. That was exhausting. I wanted all those heartbeats back. Thinking that, I went home. Oh, come on, that was awesome. Don't be so shy, Ichika. December 10th, 1 a.m. Who are we now? Oh? Good luck at practice.
The next countdown fast approaches. Are you prepared?
An artificial hated voice that grated on my ears. I hated secrets, so that's why I hated this fake voice. But I had to obey this person. The restraint around my neck killed my emotions. We have important business that day. Night is fine too. You just need to perform the...
Task before midnight. It just needs to be that day.
Thank goodness. I won't miss Hiro's comeback concert.
Him. It's fine to revel in your youth, but do not forget your conviction as an enforcer.
I know, I'll do it. I don't want to lose my memories. I touched my restraint and thought back to that moment. I never experienced anything as fun in my life ever since. It was something that only I could do for the person I loved. That truth filled me up. So, I wanted never to forget it. There is no one in the world who's more perfect for Hiro than me. That's the power of love. That's why I can do anything. My next job had absolutely nothing to do with Hiro. But it would lead to a sparkling future for the both of us. Just let me be done with this already. I want to talk to Hiro after his concert. I hope I chose the right voices for that. It's kind of difficult to tell when they don't give us names.
I only wanted to protect my own justice. This violent, malicious world, which oppressed the weak, was so ridiculous. That is why I chose to act. Justice would never fall to evil. I decided that I would prove it myself with my own body. I believed that I could prove it. until the day came that all would be overthrown.
I can't wait to do a second playthrough so I know more about what they're talking about. Chapter 3. December 10th, 7 a.m. Today I was off for the first time in a while. Normally I'd take the time to stretch my wings and relax, but... I touched my collar and sighed. Since I haven't made much progress in the case, I can't afford to relax on my day off. No new X-Day crimes had occurred since the fire on the 8th. However, we were inching closer and closer to X-Day. I still haven't heard from Enomoto. The more I thought about it, the worse I felt. Stop neglecting me! Come on, Mineo. No, I can't be depressed first thing in the morning. Oh, if we haven't heard from him, why can't we contact him? Maybe he's just embarrassed about the whole drunk thing. Maybe he remembers that a little bit. Or maybe somebody else told him about it. I finally have a day off, so I should do things that I can't normally do. One of them was talking to Kazuki. No time for Kazuki. I have to solve the case. I'm not taking over the family business. I want to pursue a career in music. That was the first time Kazuki had been truly sincere with me in a long time. But I was called right away afterwards, so we hadn't had the chance to continue the discussion. I have plenty of time today. This is my only chance to talk to him. I gathered myself and went to Kazuki's room. Are you awake, Kazuki?
Is he gone?
I waited, but no answer came. He doesn't have school, so maybe he's asleep. I'm coming in. I opened the door and peeked inside. Kazuki was sleeping soundly. I could hear his breathing. He's so cute when he isn't talking. That's kids for you. I remembered all the times when we played music together, before he became so caustic. If we can make up, I wonder if our relationship will return to the way it was. While reminiscing, I directed my attention back toward Kazuki.
What?
I wasn't watching you sleep. I'm not being creepy at all. Kazuki sleepily blinked a couple times, and our eyes met.
Huh? What are you doing in my room?
Sorry. I knocked, but you didn't answer, so...
That doesn't give you the right to barge in here without permission while someone's sleeping.
I said I'm sorry. So, hey, I wanted to sit down and talk with you today.
Talk? Oh, whatever. Just get out. I'm still sleepy.
Wait, I want to talk...
Like I care. Get out.
But...
I said get out.
I made him mad. Yeah, you should have waited till he was fully awake for that. I had knocked, but maybe it had been a mistake to enter when he didn't answer. Well, I think we could have peeked just to make sure he was in there and okay, but there was no reason for him to get that angry with me. I thought I'd finally taken a step closer to my brother, but reality wasn't so kind. In that case, I'll get ready for breakfast. I headed back to the living room, then... Never a dull moment. Huh? Who could it be so early? Yes?
It's me.
That voice. Enomoto? I opened the door, and standing at the door, there he was. What a surprise. Even a visit without a call first. What's wrong, Enomoto?
Well...
His eyes are trembling. So, what are you doing at my house?
What? It's not like that, okay? I'm not a stalker or anything. I just had business with you, so I asked Shiraishi for your address. And I heard that you happen to have the day off today, so...
Who'd you hear that from? Calm down. I'm not scolding you.
Okay.
I was curious about why Enomoto kept fidgeting, but I also wondered why Shiraishi knew both my home address and my work schedule. Well, the address was easy, I'm sure, but the work schedule, I'm not so sure. I guess he just has his ways. Yeah, this is Shiraishi I'm talking about, so it's best not to dwell on it. Would you like to come in?
No, not that.
What do you mean not that? You want to just stand at the door and talk? Why not?
Today, I'm here to man up and take responsibility for my behavior.
As he made that declaration, Enomoto dropped down onto both his knees. He is embarrassed.
I'm sorry for my insolent conduct that night.
He prostrated himself.
No, I know. I don't expect you to forgive me. That's why I came here ready to take a punch or two in the face. Now bring it on.
Enomoto raised his head, closed his eyes, and grit his teeth. Wait a minute! Why do you want me to hit you?
Don't hold back on my account. I won't run or hide. Boil me, grill me, or even skewer me if you want. I know that being drunk was no excuse for my actions last night.
Oh, just last night? They made it sound like it was like forever since he called or anything. Drunk. Enomoto was apparently kneeling because he was sorry for drunkenly taking advantage of me last night. That was... Well, I know you didn't have any bad intentions.
No, it's a fact that I did something deplorable. I can't just let this lie.
But you still had to kneel. You'll get your clothes all dirty.
I don't care. I won't complain if you abuse or kick me.
I won't do that. You've done enough. Please, stand up.
No, how could I?
You came all the way here to apologize to me. I accept your apology. It'll just bother me if you stay there, so...
Ooh, I guess you're right.
At long last, Enomoto relented and finally stood up.
Hey, I seriously feel bad about it, but I don't really remember what happened. Even the part where I hugged you was kind of hazy. Did I, do anything else?
You
You smell nice. I wanna feel it more closely. Hey, what's wrong? Your face is totally red.
It's nothing.
Don't tell me. Did I do something that was utterly unspeakable?
No, you didn't. Can we just stop talking about this?
Was it so bad you don't even want to remember it?
No.
Fine, I get it.
Do you really?
I know that kneeling or getting skewered isn't nearly enough punishment now.
Huh?
It's come to this, so I'll take responsibility. Would you marry...
Everything's fine, really. I'm going to get angry if you don't knock it off.
Wait. Did you just shoot down my propo... Fine. This is when I need to shut up, right?
I can't believe he was about to propose to me because he thought he went a little too far last night. Enomoto pursed his lips and looked timid. I feel bad, but I don't think my heart could take it if you brought it up again. Oh god, you guys are such lightweights.
Ugh.
What was that noise? Enomoto, are you hungry?
I wanted to apologize to you as soon as possible, so I came without eating breakfast.
Well, you're in luck. I was about to cook for my brother. He's a stickler for the strangest things. He's so cute when he smiles.
I'm going back. I'm really sorry, and... I got disgustingly drunk yesterday, didn't I? You had to take me all the way to the office. Seriously, thanks.
Not at all. You carried me to the office before, remember? Raven.
No. But I'm a man and you're a woman, so it can't just be square. I'll make it up to you one day. Sorry to bother you so early in the morning. Bye.
I was about to start making breakfast. You haven't eaten, so would you like to have breakfast with us?
I appreciate the offer, but I'll pass. I caused a lot of trouble for you yesterday, so I couldn't possibly input... Damn it, stomach bugs. Learn to take a hint. Ugh.
Enomoto punched himself in the stomach, but he apparently put too much force into it.
Ugh.
Poor Enomoto. Now he was doubled over, clutching his stomach. Are you okay?
Yeah, this is nothing.
Oh, just get in here and sit down already. It sure doesn't look like nothing. Breakfast will be ready soon, so please come inside and wait.
But I said...
I don't care what you said. If you don't, I won't forgive you for yesterday.
Ugh.
Come right in. Enomoto stiffened, so I herded him inside. When I did, he seemed to resign himself and took off his shoes in the entrance. Here are the vegetables. Oh, I need to wipe the table. I put down my knife and picked up a dishcloth and turned around.
3.14159-26535. 8979323846.
What is he chanting? 3.14. Are those the digits of pi?
26433833279. 502884191.
More numbers.
What's wrong?
Why are you reciting the digits of pi all of a sudden? Seems like a kind of meditation.
It helps me relax when I'm nervous.
Nervous?
Well, I've never been inside a woman's home before.
Enomoto blushed and fidgeted while nervously looking away. Oh, yeah. Avoiding you? It's gotta be his issue. That guy loses his cool around women. It's hard for him to talk to women one-on-one, or even make eye contact. I recalled what Sakuragawa had told me. Though he was here out of remorse for his drunkenness yesterday, now... You're adorable, Enomoto. Oh, you shouldn't have said that out loud. Guys don't like that.
What? Who's adorable? I'm not cute. It's not a word you use for a man. I mean, you're cuter. No.
He really is cute. I just wanted to pinch his cheeks. I can't. He has a hard time talking one-on-one or making eye contact, right? Maybe that's why Enomoto was suddenly acting so withdrawn. What do you mean suddenly? I quickly wiped down the table, doing my best not to look at Enomoto. When I went to bring food over to the table, I stole a glance at Enomoto, who had suddenly calmed down. He was examining a photograph I had on a bookshelf.
Sorry for staring at your stuff.
I don't mind. This was taken at the entrance ceremony to a middle school. Kazuki and my parents were standing next to me in the picture.
Is that you wearing the uniform in the center? You seem kinda down in this photo. Pretty different than you are now.
Yeah. Back then I was more negative than I am now.
Negative? Oh. You mean at school you...
No, it wasn't because I was bullied or anything like that. Well, my little brother was very talented when he was young, and I was always compared to him. Wow, that's odd. It's usually the older sibling that overshadows the younger one. My parents didn't expect anything from me, and it felt demeaning. But when I look back at it now, my parents might have burdened my brother with too many expectations. That was why Kazuki had never told any of us what he really wanted to do. I felt unworthy as an older sister for making him shoulder that burden.
Sorry, I shouldn't have pried into your personal business.
Well, I had the feeling we might want to talk a little bit more about that, but we'll do it in the next episode, because I think I've gone a little long here. But oh, that was just so freaking cute! But man, why does everybody have to be so shy in these games? Come on, people. I was kind of hopeful because they're adults, you know? Well, then again, he is the youngest. He's 23, so he's kind of a baby. And she is a little young still. I want a game with the characters all 30 and up. And everybody's established in life and they know what they're doing. Alright, well anyway. Hope to see you for that next episode. Thank you so much for joining me. And I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.